Welcome back to my channel. 1-0 Liverpool wins against Real Madrid at Anfield in England. It's a very disappointing result. We played very disappointingly. We played very bad. There was no attack, there was no defense, there was no midfield. Today we were playing like last year. This was prime Carlo Ancelotti ball. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about the players. Let's talk about some events. I'll not make this video long. I'm very sad because of it. Not as sad as like a 5-2 against Atletico. That's the defeat that really hurt me the most this season. But I think this is the one that I didn't really expect. I really thought we are gonna come into this game with more confidence, with much more umph and much more hunger for goals than we did. We were very stagnant today. It seemed like we were happy with a 0-0 result, which is, I don't know. I didn't expect that. That to me looks like Carlo Ancelotti ball. Let's talk about the first half, I guess, where we didn't look as bad. We attacked. We had some chances, not many chances. There was a good Bellingham chance where he dribbled. I think it's Konate. It was a great chance. He shot. Mamardashvili was very aware to cover his first post, his post. So that was our chance. Liverpool had a big chance from Soboslai, where I think Housen made a tackle. I can't really blame Housen for that tackle. He went for the ball. Unfortunately, you shouldn't really kick the ball to your net, I guess. But still, it's like a football tackle. It's a tackle that you would expect to make. I think a lot of players would make the same tackle. I think it opened up the space for Liverpool, for Salah, who today was good, but not the Salah from last year we saw. I think Carreras played well today. He locked up Salah for the most of the game, but now he couldn't do anything because the ball was really well placed for Salah. I guess it was a great through ball from Housen to him, and the moment I saw Valverde running to him, I knew Szoboszlai is going to get left alone, and he was, and it was a great chance for Liverpool, but Courtois made an incredible save. I'll talk about Courtois later in this video. It was like a save, like a Spider-Man save. He jumped and with his leg saved the ball. I don't know how can he have reflexes, and in those like milliseconds of times he can think where to put his legs and arms and put them perfectly where they should be to save the goal. That was one save from Courtois. There was many throughout this game. Szoboszlai had some great shots. One shot was shot low to the ground. It was not that dangerous, but it was very precise. It was going to the bottom corner, but Courtois made an easy save, and one was very dangerous actually, where Courtois had to stretch his one arm to save it, and he did. He's an incredible goalkeeper. And that's the first half in general. Nothing other than that happened. I think the other half, as soon as the other half started, they were bombarding us with chances. Usually crosses, usually the balls in the box. I know that in Premier League there's a lot of goals scored from headers and from crosses, and a lot of people are actually complaining that there's too many goals from set pieces and corners. To me, that's football. Just if you don't know how to defend against it, that's your problem, I guess. Well, we didn't know how to defend against it today. Courtois again made some incredible saves on Van Dijk, and I think it was Szoboszlai again. Someone took a shot. Oh no, it's Ekitike. I think that ball was going over the bar. I think, but Szoboszlai, but sorry, Ekitike took a shot. I guess it was a header. I guess from pretty far, and it was pretty good. But Courtois saved it as well. And I think there was like this one moment where Van Dijk was laughing, like, what are we supposed to do? How are we going to score against this guy? And it really felt like that today. Like whatever they did, they just couldn't score because Courtois was there on goal. But eventually they did, and eventually it was Szoboszlai with a free kick, who crossed the ball to McAllister of all players, who is not having a great season this season, but I guess he's a big game player, and he showed it against today. I think he scored against Real Madrid last time we played them. So again, him, it was a great. I think there Courtois really didn't have anything to do or to try and save, because it was really close and really the ball was going really fast. I mean, it's basically unsavable, even though it was close to him. It was over his head. So that's the only goal of the game. Other than that, Real Madrid, then like after 75th minute, we had some chances. We kind of controlled the ball, but it was really, really like we didn't have any ideas, and that's the problem. I think I want to talk about Kylian Mbappe, who is not the problem. Mbappe is an incredible player, and every time he gets the ball, you can see he knows how to pass, dribble, he knows how to shoot. He's incredibly fast, but he's not a striker, and that's something that's been like bothering us since he came to Real Madrid. Like, where is he gonna play? And I think we missed that number nine. We missed that Harry Kane, although Harry Kane likes to drop and to play every position in the game. But we missed that Erling Haaland that Man City have. Look at it. They scored like 17 goals or something like that, and he scored 15 of them. I think Mbappe could thrive with a striker like Haaland, as he thrived like with a striker like Olivier Giroud. Even Giroud was not a great striker, at least not the great striker near the end of his career. But then when Mbappe had someone in front of him who's gonna pull defenders to him, at least try have defenders try and mark him. Mbappe tries from that left position, even from right wing. So I think Mbappe shouldn't play as a striker. That really shows against strong teams. We really do miss someone in the box. Like Carreras had a great dribble and he took a shot, I think, but someone who is a striker would be there to collect that shot and score it. So I don't know. I think that was the problem in attack. Vinicius tried today, but I think Conor Bradley did very, very, very well to stop Vinicius today. There was that penalty shot where Conor Bradley hit Vinicius with his hand, but yeah, I don't know. It's not a penalty. Like Tchouaméni is not a penalty. I like Kovac. He does not take these light penalties into consideration like other referees do. So I like that. So Real Madrid today didn't look very especially good. I think Camavinga was very bad today. I think Hausen, he was defensively good. Passing wise, not really good. Militao was good defensively. Valverde was good, but he didn't have much to do today because attacking wise, we were very, very bad. And I think Trent should have come on earlier because he had the okay game when he came on. Of course, there were whistles, but still, I think he should have came into the game earlier. He maybe could have unlocked that Liverpool defense. Also, Rodrigo didn't do well when he came on, so that right flank really missed Masantuono now. Last time we saw Endrick play there, and maybe we should have seen him today, but it would be rash to put him against Liverpool of all teams after being benched for 8 games already this season. So yeah, like I said, I don't want to make this video long, but it is already long. Either way, it's a disappointing loss, but it's still all right. We will be good this season in Champions League. We need to address some problems now. I want to know if you guys would change Vinicius for Haaland. So I don't know. I always thought that would be a perfect change. I love Vinicius, but we need a striker, and then Mbappe could play left winger. I think that would be incredible for Real Madrid. Also, Vinicius is an insane player as a left winger himself, so I don't know. It's so hard to think about this. So because this works, I guess, against weaker teams, but against strong teams who know how to lock up Mbappe and Vinicius, not give him enough space to attack from behind, from like outside of the box. I think someone who is constantly in the box would really, really be beneficial to Real Madrid. Either way, I'm yapping for a long time now. I'll have to end this video now. It was a bad game. We lost. We move, I guess. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.